Alright, welcome back to another episode of the Folktail faction. So, obviously we're in kind of a little bit of need of some beaver power. Not too terribly much. We're going to kick this into 3 times speed. I want to make sure, yep. Alright, we switched that around. So we are moving that in. I did want to come over here. I'm watching videos, so we're getting this kind of sorted out. I am going to come in here like so, and we're going to drop this down so we can actually get to the desired level and go out like this. I need to see, okay, so then we're going to go up a level. I think that should be just fine. And then we can go up this level. Right. And then head this way. That should be just fine, right? Oops, went the wrong way. Oh. Oh. Let's trash that because that was just stupid. Right. Alright, and then oops. Yeah. Trash this. And then trash this as well because that wasn't what I wanted to do. This is what I want to go to the up level. Go up here, yes. There we go. Now we're playing with fire. Alright, and then wait a minute. Alright, so there we go. And then we can get rid of this. If I hit the right button. Alright, hopefully that all works out the way I want it to. Alright, so we can kick into 3 times speed, but yes, so I'm going to come in that way. And then I want to figure this out eventually, and then we're going to drop in a hole somewhere around, I guess probably right here. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, we are going to use simple cube math here. So 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's right where this path is, if I'm not mistaken. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so we need 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's somewhere right around here. So we could actually, instead of this being here, we can demolish that. And then trying to get my buttons right. Place that there. Alright, so we have 3 days until bad tide comes in. How are we doing on water? Not very good. We are running 24-hour days. And yeah. Let's go back down to 20. We'll sleep for 4 hours. Trying to get this to be as effective. Wait a minute. Why are we flooding here? That's closed. So there shouldn't be a reason why. Right? Oh. Wait a minute. We might have made an oopsie. Alright, we are going to come in here. That is definitely what just went down. We made an oopsie, so we need to come in with this and path that up. And then we need to place this at the highest priority level. That's what happened. So, yeah. So we drilled this down and then water came out this way, and that's the whole problem here. So, big problems because, well, I'm an idiot. Let's put that down to 18 days, 18 hours a day until we can get that sorted out. I mean, we still have a nice chunk of water. It's just, it's not going to come over here to help us out because obviously making that kind of mistake is costly in this kind of dynamic. Oh, my animals. Alright, it looks like that one fixed it. So we should be able to start filling this up. It looks like it's going up. We just have to make sure that we, I guess, do both of these. Well, the top one shouldn't really matter. The top one's more for aesthetic pleasures, I guess you could say. And just making and ensuring that we don't have to deal with any of that nonsense. Oh, man. So, that's going good. We're starting to get water in here and power in here, which will charge up anything that we kind of dropped in that little segment. How are we doing on the bad water? The green sludge. Not too terrible, I would have to say. And then I actually, like I said, I'm that moron that watches my own videos, but I wanted to come up here, and that apparently is not the case. Maybe go down one more. That's what I totally thought happened, was I put TNT, or is it because of the stacks? I wouldn't think that that would cause that problem. I'm gonna... It's gotta be this. It's gotta be the zip line. Because over here it's good. Oh well, we will put another plank workshop there. And then there it's all connected, but it's gotta be the zip line. That's gotta be the problem there. Alright, how are we doing on water? Alright, I can deal with that, I guess. Some degree. Oh, that would make sense. There we go. And we should be almost full there. But we're gonna let everything flow out the way it should. Probably need to demolish that one. We can get a little bit of extra going. And then that way at least they can come together. I don't know. This should be closed. Very good. Why is that so low? Right? Did demolishing... I guess demolishing it did drop it, but that's quite a drop. I don't know about that one. That one seems a little fishy. But good news is we got this connected, so these should have constant power. Supply power is 4,000, that's right. So we do now have constant power going through there, which is fantastic, if I do say so myself. My mouse decided that it was going to take a siesta. And then we can go in there. Wait, wrong button. Seriously? There we go. And then, how many levels are we going down? So from right here. Alright, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that can't be right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. But it didn't equal 3. Right? Because that's a hole in the ground. We're at the base level. Unless okay, this is base level, so then it would be 1, 2, 3. There we go. 4, 5, 6. Alright, so the next one should be fine. Alright, so we get that one in there, and then we blow that one up, and then that should be fine. Alright, then we're going to come over here to this. Ooh, he did build it. That's fantastic. The only problem is I don't know if he can build this top piece. Let's come in here. I don't know if this is going to work. Hopefully it does work, but if it doesn't, then we'll figure something else out. Alright, for the time being, because we can actually, what I recently just learned is we can actually do TNT stuff through pathways. TNT is pathways are apparently an explosible item, so that being said. And then I know this just seems like a lot, but we might as well kind of just help ourselves out. Because we are going to be going places, and I want this to all be nice and pretty by the time we're actually ready to build it. We have enough TNT. Working on the sludge though. And I would like to get this all built before we actually start filling it in to some degree. And I'm still working on it, but I'm probably going to maybe save this. We're looking at maybe a week before I'm able to actually do this. I'm going to try to do it on the weekend, but for the future video, but I do want to start re-editing. I know I said this in a previous video, but I do want to edit this to where maybe we put some of the things right up here. Like maybe if we could build 4 of them or 3 of them, so that way we could have one going here, one going here, and one going over here, and then we could have another one going here. That way, or one of them going up here. So that way, like, one, food's accessed, because we're going to turn this into living quarters up here, so it would be smart to kind of have that being the line, if that makes sense. Once they do build all this stuff, this is probably on the back burner because they're probably focusing on this, and we are crushing a ton of metal to get to this point. And obviously we're doing a pretty good job. That can't be the closest way. We prioritize all these. Yep. I love that sound. That might not be a cool sound to you guys, but that just sounds really cool to me. Alright, we have 4.4k of water. We're probably going to start living in this area. Yeah, we're going up and down. Our beavers are going vertical with us. And for everybody that wasn't paying attention or living on my street, that was a truck driving by. That was the reason why my dogs just decided that they needed to protect the house. Because of a truck. Alright, now that we got that established, what else can we do? I did want to look at that. So this turns that into that. So it's a 1v1, and then this turns 1 into 5 bread. So that's actually pretty nice. Man, I don't know what that was. Alright. So... oh, and then because I think it might be useful... what is this? This seals bad water, employs workers who extract bad water directly from these sources. Yes. We want to unlock that. Why? Because we have the capability. I don't know why we still have all these crunchy, or these guys. Maybe it's for overload. We can low, low, low. Why? Because we don't need those guys when we have this thing going at... is that the sound it makes? That is so cool. Come on guys, that is awesome. I've actually never heard that sound. All of it sounds the same. Oh, we need to prioritize that. Prioritize hauler. Yep, yep, yep. And then that needs to be built. Alright, good deal. 14 days, these are all dead. That sucks, but it is what it is. And then once these stairs get built, then we will be able to actually do something about it. Now, I wanted to see something. Because if we are actually able to do this, then this would be amazing. that almost looks cool. Now the next thing I kind of want to know is I need to zoom in here and get actually my key bindings correct. Is that would we be able to? We would. I don't want to do that one. But then could we go out this way? Wait. There's probably a reason why that's bad. Maybe it's only 3 blocks. That's fine. I can actually live with that. We can be okay with that. And we're going to fix the screen because that is a little bit nuts. Alright, now let's kick it into 3 times speed so we can get this going. And hopefully we can get over this bad tide. Now my next operation of business is we're going to... Okay, so the next operation of business is we are going to get rid of all of this junk right here. And, yep, I'm gonna need to stairs this up. Now, you can maybe be asking what we're doing. Excellent question. It is time that we reclaim some of our wooded area. Sorry, I had to raise my chair up. I was like looking up at my at my screens and whatnot. Anyway, so we're going to reclaim some of our wood, our map area, meaning all of this junk. It is time, and I came up with this idea. So we are going to use the, nope, not that button, this button. We're going to drop down 1. Once we get this destroyed, we're going to do this, and then we're going to basically TNT into the mountain. And then once that's done, we are going to basically TNT this down to where it will fit. And then we are going to shift this water off right about here. And then that'll be good for the time being. And then we can reclaim all this. This will be blocked off because it will be going directly into the mountain right here, which will be fantastic. That's kind of a couple parts out, couple days out, what have you. And then once we do that, I'm going to look at our map a little bit and figure out what would be the best way to do this. If it's coming across here, but then we're going to start drilling this down and claiming some of this dirt so that then we can put it in other areas, because I want this to be built and this to kind of be a city center, but then we can come over here, maybe build on top of this area or redesign this area, because good night, this is a mess over here. Maybe come over here because we're about to be out of metal to where we have to start doing the mine, and I think we have unlocked the mine. Yes. Do we have enough? We do. Yes, we have enough of those. Logs we do not have enough of, and gears, yeah, we're good on. So the logs would be the problem, but hopefully by the time we get to that point, this is more operational, because I want to make this into, actually we probably have to do this to make it make a little bit more sense. And demolish. Now we can, oops, going the wrong way, bud. And that's 1, and we're not there yet. So pathing this out, there we go. And then once we get that down, we will be in a much better spot. But this is going to give us extra room to grow trees. Needed. I can put more metal planks up here, and then we can just cover this water source up, which would be interesting. And then we could have another set of tree grove right here. But takes time. We got to get there. The only way to get there is to get there. That's from the Matrix, in case anybody was curious about that. I was a little bit curious about this. Is the pathway that connects there? Oh, that would make more sense. I don't know why this needs this, but it does. And then now everything's connected. Now we're making more sense. But yeah, and that's in hope to push the bad water up, so that way we can maybe have a place to actually, you know, put these barriers down. Obviously we're pumping out a lot. And I think we're gonna be okay. We're almost at 5k water. Yep, that's gonna cost a lot. And we're currently at the point of not being able to do anything and replanting all of this nonsense, because that is not going to last. But hopefully, you know what would also be interesting? Where is it? We can put that down here. And then let's go down into here. One more up. And then just kind of have this come into this. Something like that. And then that will be able to I feel like do a pretty good job. Once again, don't know why the water was so short, but we'll figure that out later. These are all able to be supported. We just have to get the planks and the logs. Planks and logs. So I actually feel like we are doing a pretty good job. We just need to elevate our tree growth over here. Our metal. I would probably say that this stuff, I mean, shoot, if we could get this going, that'd be fantastic, because why not, you know? But this would truly be special for me, because that'd be my first time using the dirt blocks in anything else. So that's nice. The fact that we have power. It's just, there's a lot happening on this map, and then we're kind of struggling for resources at this current point in time. And we keep having these massive beaver deaths. Whoa. I like that. I like how that shows all this. But yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. What button? Hold tab. Yeah, but tab doesn't do it as good of, oh, but it does. Okay. Alright. Shift X and toggle T. Alright, I think we're doing a good job. 200, 820. And we're about to be out of water. Yeah, we're gonna play these two. And then we're gonna need to figure some stuff out. Prioritized by hauler. That needs a pretty prioritized by hauler, and that's a levy. Ugh. Alright, I promise I'm going to relax on the builds. I promise. It was just, I wanted to get all this set up because this is going to be very, obtain, prioritized by haulers, and then that can be shipped out. Anyway, I want to get a lot of this stuff set up so that when we do start to build up, like expand, because I feel like we're kind of stuck with our population with what we have right now, if that makes any sense. And I want to be able to hold what the next part that we're going to try to do, which is extensive growth. And then in order to do that, we need to make room. And to make room, we have to build up, which is, as you can tell, exceedingly expensive. And yeah, so there's a lot of moving pieces, and I hope that you guys can understand what we're trying to accomplish, or what I'm trying to accomplish at least. And like I said, I'm trying to accomplish this piece of... Yes. I'm trying to accomplish moving underground so we can grow more logs. We have the space to do it. And yeah. And we'll get those in a second. Might as well get the law. Ooh, don't do that. We're gonna leave that one as it is, because I think I made a mistake when I was counting. So I don't want anything to collapse on me. That looks good. Alright, then we can come down here and knock all this stuff out. Yes, everything held up like it was supposed to. We're going to keep that one and then get all this stuff, and then that will give us a huge source of planks back. Go up. We have the TNT. So now, paths. I gotta make sure I get this right. I don't think we're going to be going near the bad source, so. And then we can keep going up. And that's perfect. And where are we at? I like it. Working out nicely. Working out nicely. Alright. That's all built. Like I said, I'm still working on my math part because I think I jacked this up. We might have to do like a like keep these here because this was supposed to be a pillar. But because I didn't do that, then yeah, so we'll figure that out. That'll be in a later video. But for right now, we have all this mess. and we are doing a very poor job of managing it. We're reaching the cusp of what I can do here, and then we are going to come to these. Might as well cut all these suckers down, and we can high prioritize these. Alright, so I want to make you cattails, you cattails, you are going to be flower, and you aren't built yet. Oh, they don't have power, which kind of makes sense, but at the same time, that's one log. It's okay, because we don't even have workers yet. Don't have the workers yet, so nothing to really worry about there. I guess we can pause the paper dude, because I mean, in all honesty, I don't think we need any more paper at this current point in time. The TNT guys, we're still using massive amounts of TNT. I don't think we need 2 of them. So we'll pause one of you for the time being. And have we started to build this yet? Oh, we have. Look at that. That's something else right there. We do want to blow these portions out. And there should be no reason that beavers can't swim. I don't know. Maybe they can swim underground. I'm not sure about the whole oxygen deprivation stuff going on, but they should, hopefully. That is... Ooh, I like that. Especially if this works out the way I want it to. That'd be really nice. Obviously, we're still kind of spitballing here and making sure that we can probably blow that up. Oh, my spacebar still works for the silence. No one will know this, but I just had a massive sneeze. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Alright, this is going to be crazy. We're going to dig out some parts of this. Oh, I really don't know, because like trying to do this everywhere is going to be completely nuts. We're going to need like, but we can build a path that goes to where we want it to go. If that makes any sense. 1.8 days, that's going to give us an idea of how well this is going to work. I want them to focus on getting this done before we start planting trees. But this is a nice cliff drop. If we need to, we can make it deeper. I don't really know. We'll figure that one out. But yeah, first things first, I want to get this taken care of. I want these to get taken care of. This is built so we can then go to wheat. We have power up here, we do. How are we doing on metal? Very poorly. How are we doing on metal helpers? Not so bueno. Because it's probably all going to this huge, massive tower thing. Yeah, each one of those 15 planks, that's 30. Ooh. You can see how that gets expensive. Yeah, that's a massive build right there. So, you can kind of see the stress level going up, as it were. We got a lot of things that need planks, and we don't have any trees coming in. Probably need to change that. How many fairy logs we got? We got more than enough. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pause the tapper shacker person, and then we are going to come in here with pine trees, and we are going to literally pine this whole thing up. And then exit these trees, the ones that are dead. We're going to fix this. It's temporary solutions. Desperate times call for desperate measures. And then once these all get cut down, then we will come in with the reinforcements. But I want to make sure everything's getting cut down. And we will fix all this stuff in a second. No worker, no worker. Bump you up the priority list. Bump you up the priority list. We need these trees to start getting cut down. And then for the time being, we can pause that. Alright, good deal, good deal. I like it when a plan comes together. And this is all green, which is kind of what we wanted. Probably gonna have to work on making this deeper. Open. We're gonna do. We're gonna fix this. Yes, and then we're gonna come in here with one of these. That needs to be the highest priority. Get that going. And get all those logs cut down. You would think, maybe wrong, but if we zip lined over here, bam, bam, and bam. Or you can go up the stairs, walk across the map, zip line over here, and then drop off metal. Yeah, I think my way's better, but you know, shoot, who am I? Who am I? And like I said, that's part of the thing that I would like to fix, because I feel like our transportation system, where yes, it is faster, but it's not as effective as it should be. How are we doing on the green sludge? Green sludge looking good. Green sludge looking really good. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, I don't know if this works as far as them building it, but I know, once again, we are very much short on planks. But everything is connected, so power-wise. How are we doing on that? How are we doing on this? Yeah, logs are a problem. But hopefully with this now being pine trees that we may be able to do something about this. And then maybe we just have this whole thing up here be 4 logs. Actually, we can't do that. We're going to make it down here, and then down here will be 4 logs as well. But at this current point in time, we're going to use... Might as well go ahead and do that. So we're going to come up above this and then blow it down, but we're also going to go 1 there. Yeah. Skipped over that one there. And then we need to come in through here. And yes. I prioritize all this. And then come in with the TNT. And then we can come out like that. Come out like that. Come out like this and that. And that should be fantastic. We gotta path it out because apparently we're getting a little bit too far. And then anyway, we'll have the top one come in, they'll be able to do their business, and then we are starting to work on that. And I still have a TNT worker, which is fabulous, so anyway, that'll definitely help everybody out. And then we can make this guy, his interest being pine trees. Yep, that was the one we wanted. Alright, how much dirt we got? We almost got 1,000. Really isn't hard to build that back up. And we got a drought approaching, which, I mean, all intents and purposes, works out just fine. Wood's starting to go up. This should be enough wood. Where are we cutting down? We are cutting down all of this. Yeah, we're not using the tapper shack at all. Pine trees. There we go. Sweet. Alright, so we should come in here, pine this up. That'll be great, fantastic, wonderful. And then we should be on our merry way with that. This is going to get built. Should have no problem doing this. And then we can come in here and destroy this. Alright, and we need that button. Ugh. So much work. It would almost be better. Okay, I've figured this out. I know where I messed up. So if we started off here and then just build this out. We could have used the 3 TNT and went boom straight down. But we didn't, so it is what it is. Oh no. That's a problem, son. That is a real problem. All right, 1, 2. Wait, where's my brick counters? And this ain't gonna help me. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can chalk this up to a loss. But anyway, if we're gonna do this, then let's pause. Let's get down to base level. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Get rid of all this. Yes. And then we are going to come in with 3s. Yep. We made a blunder, we're going to deal with it. That's the way life works. And then once we do that, then I'm going to have to figure out math. But that'll be for next time. At least we'll have this set up to where we can then start figuring that out. We have other things that need to be built, worked on, set up, all that fun jazz. Oh, we are about to have a buttload of bread and cacto crackers. Cacto crackers, bread. We're already full on mashed potatoes. So, we have that going for us. How are we doing on metal? I mean, we got the reserves, we're just not building anything. Wood's going up, which is nice. How are we? Ooh, we are bad on water. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Oh no, this should get interesting real quick. Please be light on us. Please be light on us. I beg you, I beg for your mercy, please be light on us. Beaver gods, be light on us. We don't need the heartache right now. Do not need the heartache. Can you not reach? Of course you can't. 16 days. I guess it could be worse. There's really no way to get up there. Seriously? Where does all this water go? Oh, that would... Oh, Jiminy Christmas, man. Jiminy... Oh my gosh. Someone just... Oh, man. What a moron. Holy mother of all that is good and stupid in this world. Oh my word. That is what's killing us. We're not able to fill that up because it's just straight up. Oh my word. Oh, words. I don't have words right now. Holy cow. The stupidity is on a whole nother level right there. I feel bad for you guys. Like, you guys are watching this and like I'm being an idiot. Does that make sense? Like, I'm stupid. Oh man. Alright, so we're probably making a blunder down here with all of this jazz, but I mean, the only way to learn is to make mistakes. Let's go with that. That sounds like a logical explanation. And so that's going to be my reasoning. We can actually go up a level and get rid of all of this. What button am I doing? This has officially fried my brain. Oh, don't go that way. Have you already started building? Yes. Get rid of it. Impressive. Impressive. What a moron. What a moron. Life expectancy 0. Alright, well, now that we made that big blunder, seems worthy to trust me on simple matters. So, yeah, I can't even do this right now. Alright, well, I'm going to take a quick break because my mental capacity apparently is just over the moon in a astonishing way. So, I'm going to take a break, which means I'm going to end the video. Thumbs up, comment, maybe subscribe. I don't even know at this point because that blunder that I just made, like, that's, I mean, we're talking worse than a noob. I don't even know if there is anything worse than a noob, but feel the need to pity subscribe, hit that button, and I mean, I'll have more beaver content coming to you, and hopefully the mistakes aren't as stupid as that, because that, I don't even know how you walk away from that one. Yikes. Alright, you guys enjoy your day, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.